Here's Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Runner on the go. In the dirt. Blocked. Blocked by the catcher. And he steals second base without a throw. Runner goes again. This ball's chopped on the ground. And that chance handled. On to first. And that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the DH, Pops Peters. Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Now he'll turn for second. The throw in. Swims around the tag, and he's safe at second.
Well, that's just a terrific bit of base running, Boog. He had the presence of...
It's the Arizona Diamondbacks going up against the Pittsburgh Pirates. Opening day festivities wrapping up, and we'll be back to get this season started right after this. One down, and the batter now, Pops Peters. Singing, even casual fans have heard this guy's name. Of course, he's the rare major leaguer who both pitches and hits. I mean, you're talking about a rarity both historically and in the modern game.
Yeah, and you don't have to be Babe Ruth or Shohei Ohtani for this to be impressive. He's proved his tremendous talent by taking the two-way role this far.
Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Round second, digging for third. In there safely.
Well, most guys would have a double out of that, but for elite speed like his, that's an automatic double. He's thinking, how do I turn this into a triple? And that's exactly how you do it.
Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. In the dirt, nice job behind the plate.
Well, you got to give him credit out there on the mound. This outing started off a little shaky, but he's found a way to settle in and turn this into a pretty good start. Kind of shows you a lot about his mental makeup as a pitcher.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Gonzalez to first in time. There for the out. Runner scores from third. Runner on at first with one gone. Endy Rodriguez, the next to hit. Grounder might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. On to first, double play, and that's the inning. Runners at first and second with one gone. And that one hammered. Cruz ranging back. Makes the catch on the edge of the track. Runner takes it second, and he moves up to third. Now two away. Man at first with one gone. Pops Peters getting ready to hit. That smash towards center. Cruz makes the grab. Two down. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. On the ground, right side. Throws to first in time. Play is made, two out.
That's why you hug the lines on the corners late in the ball game like this. Positioned perfectly.
Back here in Pittsburgh. And now here is Nick Gonzalez. Peters handles, throws to first, and they get the leadoff man in the ninth. Peters with a good game to help lift them to the win.
Strong individual day, a team win.
Back here at PNC Park, top half of the third inning. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters. Jones back to work. Swing and a ground ball and foul ball. On the ground right side. Slings to first. Leadoff man retired here in the third. First and second, no outs. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Ground ball could be two. The throw to first. One gone, bottom of the third inning.
That was a productive at bat. You know.
Runners at the corners here, one away. Nick Gonzalez now at the plate. Kicks and fires. Ground ball right side, could be two. Over to Perdomo. That's one. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. Man at first, one away. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Reynolds makes a nice running catch.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Gone! That ball was crushed. His first homer of the year. It's 5-2. He only needed one swing to square up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off.
We go to the eighth, and now the first baseman, Pops Peters. Swing and a ground ball base hit right field. And the leadoff man aboard. Here's the catcher, Adrian Del Castillo. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. They get one. And he can't come up with it. One on runner at third. Digging in, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. 0-2 now. Liner, base hit. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single. It's 7-2. Runner at first with two away. And now Pops Peters. He's already homered in this game. In the air, left field, down the line. Brings it in, and that'll do it. So it's no run. Peters had a sensational showing in the win.
Oh, Boog, can't say enough about.
Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pops Peters. He is quite an athlete. I mean, you look around the other sports, basketball, football, you feel like he could thrive in one of those sports too. Line drive. Drops into the glove. And the inning is 1 out. Bases full. Peters with 4 runs batted in his last game. Swing and a foul out of play. The pitch. That one back up the middle, and it gets through. 1 run across, fires it to the plate, safe at home, and the runner scores from second. And the lead is up to 5.
Everything came together for him. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
Lifted in the air, out to left. Benintendi hustling after it. Tracks it down for the out. And there's 2 away.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Runner breaks for third. That's all 4. So the batting order turns over. So up next for Chicago, Max Schumann. On the ground, could be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. 2 outs, base is empty. And there's a fly ball deep right field. It one hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Not stopping. He's going for 3. The relay, and he's out. Cut down, and that ends the inning.
Tremendous job.
Runner in scoring position. No outs. And up next for Chicago, Luis Rengifo. Man at second. A swing and a soft liner. Makes the catch, and there's 1 gone. At the plate, Kyle Teel. The 1-2. Line drive. That's a base hit into right field. And that extends the inning. Back to the top of the White Sox lineup. And here is Max Schumann. Popped up. Marte. But the first baseman gets there instead. First and second. No outs. Peters digs in now. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
Well, these Diamondbacks doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. The numbers say they've only chased at pitches outside the zone a little more than 10% of the time, which is excellent.
And there's 1 down.
So those numbers I just mentioned tell me they've been really smart at the plate. They're feasting on the healthy stuff and avoiding the junk. Sounds like your diet, Boog.
Runner at first with 2 away. And here's the first baseman, Pops Peters. That one ripped left field. Benintendi going back on it. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. He'll touch them all. His second of the year, and they add a pair. It's 11-8. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
Peters. So 2 down. Pops Peters stands in now for the Diamondbacks. One of the stars in the win yesterday. He had 3 hits. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Robert going back onto the track, and he makes the catch. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Soroka back to work.
Get up, ball. Get up, ball.
Line drive, caught.
Man, he smoked that fastball. He's all over it. It's just frustrating when you can't get it to fall. Maybe next time up, he'll find a hole.
That one felt good. His second home run of the series. It's 3-1. That's his third straight game with a homer, Singy.
This dude is on fire, Boog. These kinds of streaks just don't come around too often. Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Base hit. One run is in. To the plate, and he's out. Bang, bang play, and the inning is left stranded, but Peters really stood out in this win.
I'll tell you, Boog, I was excited every time he came up.
Pops Peters, a rising star, continues his professional journey again today. This crowd is eager to see what he can do. Just a little bit away from first pitch and towing the slab, Pops Peters. Singy, he was ridiculously good on the mound last year.
Well, last year finishing with an ERA under 1. Just unbelievable when you talk about the consistency, the ability to go out there, attack hitters, put them on the defense from the first pitch of the at-bat. That's exactly what he did last year. And you know what? His reputation is all throughout the league. We'll see how dominant he is in this one.
And that's a little bit high. And a count 2-1. Bottom of the zone and a called strike. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Braden Montgomery stands in now and watches strike one. And that one popped in the air left field. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 down, bases empty. Now here is Luis Rengifo. Pitch misses there. Ball 1. Rengifo measures 5 feet 10 inches, hitting third in the lineup, and he was born in Venezuela. A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1. And it's fouled away. 2 outs, bases empty. And down on strikes. And it's a 3-up, 3-down inning. All set for the start of the inning. Here's the cleanup hitter for the Sox, Andrew Benintendi. Peters back to work. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. And that's way high. And 1-1. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. That K is his third of the game.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle. So I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Edgar Caro, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Next offering in there for a strike. And now it's even 1-1. Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Yeah, there's no doubt, Boog. Electric stuff from the jump. I mean, there's just no messing around right now. It's still very aware of, though, is a high strikeout rate might impact the pitch count as the innings roll on.
Late with the swing there. No score here in the second. And that one missing low. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. No runs, no. And now the DH, Pops Peters. Pretty amazing athlete this guy is. Power and speed, quite a threat. I mean, you're talking about someone that could steal you a bag and go deep. Bo Jackson, anyone? This one in the air, center field. Robert under this one. And that will end the inning. On to the third inning. And now here's the big center fielder, Luis Robert. Late on that fastball.
Bringing the cheese on that one. When you have a real athletic player and who's able to do the baseball mechanical things really well, look out, because the sky's the limit on that potential.
Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Foul ball there. Back to the mound. He's got it. And he'll be safe at first. So up next, Chase Mitra. Right through there for a strike.
0-1.
Vaughn, the base runner at first with 1 out. Next offered in there for a strike. No balls, 2 strikes.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
1 ball, 2 strikes, count.
And now the count is even.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Swings and misses. Make it 7 strikeouts for him.
Quite the start to this game on the mound. Looking very dangerous to these hitters. 7 punch-outs already. So this lineup hasn't had much success trying to figure him out. I'm impressed with what we're seeing here.
Schumann at the plate for the 2nd time as he takes ball 1. Top of the 3rd, no score. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So no runs. On to the 4th. Now it's the DH, Braden Montgomery. Montgomery measures 6 feet 2 inches, 23 years old, a former first-round pick in 2024. The line of the pitch. And a curve is down and in.
0-2 curve right there. Hitter kind of expects that. Good job of just showing that confidence and trying to get back into this count.
Swing and a miss. Got him to go up the ladder for the K.
That's tough. You see it well. I mean, that was clearly up and out of the strike zone, but that's one of the hardest things. And when you see a pitch out of the hand at eye level, that discipline to remember, I can't hit that pitch. If I can see it really well at eye level, I can't catch up to that pitch when a pitcher's got this kind of velocity.
In for a strike, and the count is 0-2. White Sox down a run. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And that K brings him into double digits for the game.
Now at 10 Ks with still a few innings left, so expect him to add on to that total. And, you know, pitchers are looking to have a strikeout per inning. I mean, that's excellent work. The way it looks now, I mean, he's going to have a better rate than that in this one. So really good stuff working on the mound in this one.
0-2 is the count.
2 outs. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 3rd time today. Offense. Welcome back. Let's take a look at how the series has played out so far. Peters back to work. That one at triple digits.
You know, these White Sox, they're not going to be happy with the at-bats they've been having so far. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
Low on his way over. He's got it. 1 up, 1 down. Randall Grichuk now went down on strikes his first time through. And a foul ball.
The offense needs to start showing some fight against this starter. He's doing his thing out there. They're going to have to push back at some point and make him work a little bit harder.
And ball 1.
That pitch was pretty borderline at the top of the zone, and he's not digging the call out there on the mound. Clearly pretty frustrated, so he's going to have to collect himself a little. Man, I really like the ability to bounce back right there after not getting the call he probably should have gotten. He didn't let it affect his focus, and he came back with another good pitch to get him swinging.
Robert batting for the second time, and that's strike one. That one hit the knees for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning. Back at the ballpark, and in this series, it has been ugly on the mound as we look at the numbers. And that one fouled off. Ripped on the ground to second. In time to Vaughn. And the leadoff man set down in their half of the fifth. Back here at Chase Field, all set for the top of the sixth. Andrew Vaughn now. That one missed. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And there's one away. And now here is Chase Meidroth. Pitch misses. Ball one.
1-0.
Swings through that one. White Sox down a run. Popped up right side. Marte makes the ground. 2 down. So the lineup flips over. And next to hit for the Sox, Max Schumann. He swings and fouls one off.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And that misses. 1-1. 2 down, putting on. And we're in the top half of the sixth. That's outside. And it's 2-1. In there for a strike at the bottom of the zone.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Got him. And good work there as he gets it 1, 2, 3. So he's through. We go to the top of the seventh. Now the number 2 hitter, Braden Montgomery. And that's in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time. On the ground right side. He takes it on his own. 1 up, 1 down.
Well, we're clearly at that point in this ball game with the no-no going that we're anticipating seeing some history. Those infielders right now, they are on their toes, expecting the ball to be hit to them.
Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
You know, he's been so great today, really just throwing whatever the catcher puts down. I mean, hasn't shaken off the catcher very much at all today.
Strike 3 struck him out for the 3rd time today. Chris, 3rd time through the order and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
He's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Little chopper rolls foul. The White Sox still looking for their first hit in this one. The next pitch misses, and that's ball 1.
Definitely a frustrating day for the offense, but...
And the White Sox go quietly. In order go the White Sox. No outs, runners at first and second. Swings and blasts one deep to left center, and no one can get there. 1 run is in, headed for the plate. He'll score. 2 runs are in.
What if they're looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle? Off the bat, it was headed for the gap all the way. And as a hitter, you love seeing those as you take your first couple of steps out of the box. You know you got some real estate to run on, and such a good...
Runner takes off for third, and he hits a ground ball right side. That's out number one, and a run comes in to score. Not in time. He's safe, and they lead by 4. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. TJ Antone. He's making his second appearance of the season. Peters with a fantastic outing on the mound. And next is the designated hitter, Aiden Miller. On the ground, right side. 1 at second. He's out with the pitcher covering. It's a 3-6-1 double play.
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first, and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
Here's a high fly ball out to center. Senzel. And out number 1 on the grab. 2 out, space is empty. Peters measures 6 feet 8 inches, 23 years old. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP.
Get out.
This one smoked, could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. Not stopping. He's going for three. The relay, and he's out. Cut down. That ends the inning. One out, bases empty.
Number one, Bob Peters.
And that one fouled off. Next offering upstairs. Holding on to a one-run lead here at the bottom of the seventh. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. That one is back. Drops in for a hit. Couldn't run it down. Headed for the plate. The relay. And he's out at the dish.
Now batting, the gentleman.
So two down. So here's the Phillies DH, Aiden Miller. The Phillies down to their final strike. Got him, and that's the ball game. Peters did a good job in the win.
Well, he definitely made a difference for him in this one. Nice effort to contribute to the win.
So two outs with runners on the corners. Peters will hit next. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Popped up. Turner should have it. He makes the grab, and that is that. Man at first, one away.
Number one, Peters.
Hit on the ground, might be two. Off balance feed, there's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Two outs, runner at first. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. To first, and he breaks for second. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to get some quick outs if he's going to get through this game. Runner goes again. In the air, right side. Crawford under it. Brings it in. And that'll do it. Back here at Chase Field. Well, we go bottom six. And now the first baseman, Pops Peters. Soto back to work. Dives, but it falls. Could be extra bases. Round second, digging for third. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down. It's like he's moving in full speed and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he...
Hold on. He's coming home. Hauls it in, and there's one away. Throw behind the runner, and they've got him doubled off. Big spot. Two out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Headed for the plate. The throw in. It's offline, and he scores. And we're tied at 7 apiece.
Such great concentration. Everybody on their feet, knowing that you can come through with a good swing. And there he doesn't try to do too much.
On the ground to third. Muncy sends it to first. Inning ends, and that stops. Winning run stands at second.
Well, comfortable or not, these are the situations closers they seem to live for. I mean, you get into some hot water, a jam, tough spot, whatever you want to call it, but this is where they earn their keep.
First pitch misses.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
High fly ball out towards left field. Oh! Big Dog's gotta eat. He muscles that one out of here, and they walk it off.
Well, a grand slam is exciting no matter what part of the game you hit it. But a walk-off grand slam, an incredible finish. Clutch swing at the bat that he'll never forget. Truly special.
Peters had a sensational day, capped by the walk-off. 4 hits, one of them a homer.
This is the kind of...
And your final. Pops Peters delivered some walk-off home run magic last game. Came through in the biggest. One down. Pops Peters stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Line drive. Conforto makes the grab. 2 down.
Fell off to a great start. He's really cruising out there on the mound. He's got a chance to get through these first 2 innings with under 20 pitches. That could set him up to go deep into this game.
Ground ball right side. Handles, throws to first. 1 up, 1 down. As we go to the top of the 4th. And now for the Phillies, Trey Turner. And that bunted towards first. The tag, and he's out. Well, he gave the bunt a shot there, but not able to execute.
Yeah, I think he rushed it a little bit. And when guys rush, it can be a pop-up or it can be bunted right back at a position player.
That one to first. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
1 out, bases empty. That one ripped. Back there. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Thought that was a no-doubter. I think the wind was holding that in this ballpark.
So digging in now for Philadelphia, Aiden Miller. Hit on the ground to the right side. And he handles it himself for the out. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. Line drive. Over to stop for 1. Double play. What a twin killing to end the inning. New inning getting started. Here comes Bryce Harper. And he grounds one to the right side. Peters steps on the bag. And a quick out, number 1. Here's Max Muncy.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Liner to second and picked on the hop. And he'll be safe at first. Crowd locked in right now. 1-run game here in the 9th. Swing and a foul out of play.
This is one of those situations the infielders have to pre-plan and understand that the ball's got to be hit extremely hard right at them if they're going to have a chance to go for a double play.
Center field. Marsh sizing this one up. Puts it away for the out. Peters with a less than great game in the loss. Pops Peters, fresh off an incredible series. And now the DH, Pops Peters.
Fly ball to the outfield for a sac fly, soft ground ball to the right side, find a hole. He can attack this a few ways, but the one thing he can't do is strike out.
This one in the air, center field. And makes the grab. Runner tags for home. Throw cut off. Now to the plate. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score. No outs. Runner over at third. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. 2 outs. Base is empty. Swing and a ground ball up the middle into the outfield, base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now the tag at second, and he's out. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Pops Peters. And ball one. In the air, center field. Varsho makes the grab, 2 down. Peters played well enough in the win.
Didn't light the world on fire, but he held up his end.
Pops Peters, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put back here at Lone Depot Park? And towing the slab in this one, Pops Peters. And he's coming off a big year, Singy.
Yeah, and a huge key was health. I mean, to be able to take the ball as often as he did, have over 20 wins, you go into the offseason having gone to another level. And I think what happens is you come back the next year and you expect to pick up exactly where you left off.
1 ball, 1 strike.
The wind of the pitch. Struck him out looking. Here's Leody Taveras. That clips the corner. Peters, a 6'8" lefty, 270 pounds. Can't forget to mention he's a former MVP. Swing and a miss. That is strike 2. cut on and lifted in the air. Gurriel handles the chance. 2 outs, base is empty. Xavier Edwards, the next up for the Marlins. Edge of the zone for a strike. 0-1.
Felt impressed that he went right after him on that first pitch. That's the key. Try to get ahead in the count. Then you can play around a little bit more as the at-bat expands.
2 outs. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. And that'll fall for a base hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. He got that front foot down, and pitch recognition was on point. Pretty impressive for an 0-2 count.
Dalton Varsho stands in now, looks at that one inside. Fastball for a strike.
1-1.
Runner on the goal. Swing and a miss. And that's a stolen base, not even close.
Yeah, I like being aggressive right there with 2 outs. It's kind of a classic steal situation. You get thrown out.
That's strike 3 and the 3rd out. So we take a break. Base is empty with 2 away. Now up next for Arizona, Pops Peters. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Conine on the move to the gap. Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. We head to the bottom of the 2nd. Here's the 3rd baseman, Connor Norby. Ball 1, no strikes. Peters, a former Cy Young Award winner. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Next offering is fouled back. Caught him looking for the K.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
Agustin Ramirez now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Swings through that.
This guy's got such a good sinker. As a hitter, you've got to look up in the zone. If you look down, you're going to be chasing stuff in the dirt.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Digging in, Griffin Conine. Well, that'll boost the swing and miss rate. He blew him away on 3 pitches. He didn't have a chance.
Yeah, Boog, a dominant strikeout for sure, and he just looked overmatched at the plate. You know, as a hitter, when you swing and miss 3 times in a row, you feel like you've got a hole in your bat. You definitely start to question yourself.
Swing and a miss. And he strikes out the side here in the 2nd. Offense held in check. Back here in Miami, set for the bottom of the 3rd. And here's the first baseman, Davison De Los Santos.
Yeah.
That one's in there. 0-1.
No ball. 1 strike.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
0-2.
Swing and a miss. Curveball in the dirt. On to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
I feel like that's one of those rules in baseball that's tough to explain the logic behind. If you're talking to a new fan or someone trying to learn the game, it's like, wait, what? The batter struck out, but he still gets to be on first base?
Yeah, I hear you. It's a weird one. Plus, the pitcher gets credit for the strikeout. It's an offer for the batter. But, of course, no out is actually recorded. Kind of one of those, just trust me, let's move on situations. Popped in the air, left field. Dives, but it kicks off his glove. Lead runner holds up. They're at first and 2nd with nobody out. Otto Lopez, the next up for the Marlins. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Just missed. Still tied at 0, last of the 3rd. And that one fouled off.
2-2.
This one in the dirt. To 3rd, tag, got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how.
Strike 3, got him swinging. And he's up to 7 strikeouts. And now for the Marlins, Leody Taveras. Right through there for a strike.
Now, this guy is just filling up the strike zone right now. Don't want to get yourself in an 0-2 hole. You better be ready to pull the trigger on the first pitch.
0-2.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Del Castillo makes the catch, and that is that. Scoreless. Ready to go, bottom 4. And at the plate for Miami, Xavier Edwards. Peters back to work. Edwards measures 5 feet 10 inches, 27 years old, a former first-round pick back in 2018. Now 1-1. Just missed.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That's in there. And that is strike 2.
2-2.
Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Well, that at bat seemed to be over as soon as it started. 3-pitch strikeout. You've got to be better at the plate right there, at least to foul something off, extend that at bat.
Norby in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Misses there, and that's ball 1.
1-1.
And that skips in the dirt.
Two. 2-2.
And it remains 2-2.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 2nd time today. And 1-2-3 go the Marlins. Still no score. One out, base is empty.
Number 1, designated hitter, Bob Peters.
Line drive and a base hit.
Look, I don't think that pitch would have been called a strike, but he did such a nice job of pulling his hands tight to the body and just getting enough of the barrel on it to be hard enough back up the middle for a knock.
Next to hit for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo. Runner on the move. Pitch misses. Throw safe. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, StatCast's help. We see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number.
Runner goes again. Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Run scores easily, and it's 1-0. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Fastball for a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone, middle away.
On the ground right side, and it's just foul. That was close. And it's even up.
That's a really good take.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just
goes down looking. Next to hit, Griffin Conant. He was a strikeout victim his first time. And a big swing and a miss.
0 balls, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. And up next for Miami, Davison De Los Santos. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
So far, this guy's been able to tease the strike zone, gets those swings and misses. Somebody's going to have to shorten up, be a little more patient, and make this guy work in the zone a little more.
Close, but call the ball. Now 1-2.
1-2.
Struck him out without a swing. And he strikes out the side for the third time today. Nothing doing for the Marlins. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of 6. And the batter now, B.J. Murray Jr. That catches the top part of the zone. Strike one. And that one fouled off. Swing and a miss. And he's down on strikes. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. Now it's the Marlins leadoff hitter, Otto Lopez. Swings through that one for strike one.
Well, on the mound, very efficient, able to produce an outcome, it seems like, within the third or fourth pitch of just about every at-bat.
And that chance handled. On to first. Fine play in the hole for the out.
The left fielder, number 4, Leody.
Now it's the switch hitting outfielder, Leody Taveras. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the bottom of the 6th. Swings and misses. 0-2. Swing and a miss, and that is that. So another good inning for him on the mound. 6 shutout innings now. It's the Diamondbacks 1 and the Marlins nothing. Second and third here. 1 away.
Don't be surprised to ball on the ground to the corners that they come home with the baseball instead of going to first base.
Turned on, but foul wide of third.
Hitter's got some good opposite field power. What I like about something being hit to the right side into the outfield is that the base runner at second has a very good.
On the ground to short. Whips it across. And that is out number 2.
Everyone appreciates when a shortstop makes a play like that. Your manager's smiling over there and your teammates are loving it.
And now for the Marlins, Xavier Edwards. Peters back to work. Check swing called strike. That's strike one.
No ball. 1 strike.
Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Fouls it back with 2 strikes. Swing and a miss, struck him out. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. When you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Swing and a miss. And a count even 1-1.
Strike.
That clips a corner.
Well, he went inside a couple of times and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
And add another K. That's number 17. What a game. Now the third baseman, Connor Norby. And that misses. Ball 1.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
1-2. Count.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. And the Marlins. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Sean Reed-Foley.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball.
Oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. And they jump in front in the 9th. It's 3-2. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
So 2 down. Here's the center fielder, Dalton Varsho. Swing and a ground ball. Throw to first. Ball game. And the Diamondbacks hold on to win a tight one as this one ends as a one-run ball game. Peters was firing on all cylinders here, both hitting and pitching. A terrific game. Pops Peters getting ready. So 2 down. So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs, Pops Peters. Lined, and that's a base hit. And that keeps the inning going. Now he turns and heads for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. That's out number 3. We played an inning and a half. It's 1-0. 1 out, base is empty. Out to center. He's got it. Out number 2. Santana, 30 years old now. He joined the team as a free agent. 2 outs. This to center field. Dives and it gets by. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a 2-out double, second and third now. Here's Gurriel. Three-two. Hit in the air, left field. Stowers makes the catch, and that is that. Pops Peters stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Swing and a ground ball. That one gets through into center field. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Here's Lourdes Gurriel. Peters did well despite the loss. Collected 3 hits in the game. I really like. Pops Peters. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Peters digs in now. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Nimmo makes the play, and that is that. Here's Pete Alonso. Runners at first and second with 1 gone here in game 1 of this 3-game set. Ground ball could be 2. Perdomo tossed to second, and they'll just get the 1.
Well, they had the chance to turn in 2 right there, but I don't think he got a good grip on the balls. He tried to transfer from glove to throwing hand. They say you can't assume a double play. I beg to differ at the big league level, but it's going to be ruled as a fielder's choice.
Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul.
Well, these Diamondbacks just haven't produced as many competitive at-bats as I'd like to see in this one. They really haven't worked many deep counts or long at-bats, and that's fine if you're having a lot of success. But at this point, I think it's time to make an adjustment.
Makes the catch. One away. Second and third here. One away. Hard hit left side. Slings to first in time. Brett Baty up now for the Mets. And he hits a ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Now a move being made for a pinch hitter. Blaze Alexander. Big at bat for him. Francisco Lindor. And a ground ball to first. He steps on the bag. One up, one down. Next to hit for Arizona, Pops Peters. He's a major topic of conversation, the rare two-way player at the big league level. It's pretty early on in his major league career, but it's driving a lot of excitement around the game.
Yeah, Boog, hard to...
There's a swing and a drive. And it one-hops the wall. Coming home.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Everything was mechanically sound with that swing right there. I mean, that's pretty much what you're wanting to replicate with every rep you take. You want good balance, barrel directly to the baseball, and good long...
Runner takes off for third. In the dirt. And he steals third without a throw. Line drive. Soto makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across. It's 2-0. Runner at second, 2 down. Hit in the air, center field. Gilbert on the move. And that'll do it. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And stepping in for New York, Luis Angel Acuna. On the ground, right side. He'll do it himself. One down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
And that one ripped into right. Brings it in. And that is that. Diamondbacks lead. Here's Brandon Nimmo. This one popped up right side. Marte. But the first baseman gets there instead. Pops Peters stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Out towards right center. That L struck. In one, hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Now around second, going for third. The relay throw. The tag, and he's out trying for three.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip.
Pops Peters ready to go in this one. So 2 down, and next is the Diamondbacks DH, Pops Peters. Swing and a ball line to center. Gilbert brings it in for the third out. Nothing. Man at first, one away.
Designated hitter, Bob Peters.
And it finds its way through for a hit. The throw in. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
And another ball.
2 balls, no strike.
This is a situation where the hitter is looking for something up in the zone that he can get his arms extended. What you have to be careful of is that pitch that's up, that's in on your hands. That'll pop you up in the infield, and that's exactly what the pitcher wants.
And they're all loaded up. So bases loaded with one away. Now it's going to be Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Drops into the glove. Runner tags for home. The tag gets him, and it's a double play to end the inning. No outs. Runner on second.
Bob Peters.
This one smoked. Could be trouble. Headed for the plate. He'll score. Round second, digging for third. The relay, and he's out.
Got him, that's an out.
Absolutely perfect execution of the relay right there to cut him down at third. And he probably should have shut it down at second base and been happy with the double, but it took a great play to get him. You just have to tip your cap.
Now a screamer into the outfield. And that is that. Peters with some solid production in the win.
Really liked how he looked in this one. He consistently came to the plate.
Coming up on the first pitch. Now the starting pitcher in this one. Pops Peters. Singy, he was ridiculously good on the mound last year.
Well, last year finishing with an ERA under 1. Just unbelievable when you talk about the consistency, the ability to go out there, attack hitters, put them on the defense from the first pitch of the at-bat. That's exactly what he did last year. And you know what? His reputation is all throughout the league. We'll see how dominant he is in this one.
And he hits a ground ball right side. And he handles it himself for the out. Ian Happ up to hit. Happ getting the start in left. 32 years old. And he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Comes up empty.
0-2.
Ground ball up the middle, and it finds its way through for a hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single. Here's O'Neal Cruz. Runner on the go. Pitch in for a strike. throw to second, and great jump.
I think that steal kind of sets the tone, not just for this game, but for the entire series. First inning, game one, so that kind of tells me they're going to be aggressive on offense and try to force the issue whenever they can.
And that's a strikeout looking. Fastball to letters, frozen for strike 3. So 2 down now, and here is Spencer Horwitz. And a foul ball. Runner at second, 2 down. Here in game 1 of this 3-game set. And a swing and a miss there. Struck him out swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3. Back here at Chase Field, top of the second. This is Joey Bart. Fastball for a strike. Peters, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Waves at the bender for the strikeout.
Well, he's got great strikeout stuff on the mound, doesn't he? I mean, double-digit strikeouts in his last start, and he's just racking them up again in this one. This guy can really dominate a game out there. Not a fun assignment for any lineup.
A little bit high, maybe, and the count is 1-1. And a swing and a miss.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt. With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Brian Reynolds in the box with 2 gone and takes a look at a called strike. Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
He's in a great spot right here. Ahead in the count 0-2. All 4 pitches in play right here, partner.
Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. First and second, 1 out. Peters digs in now. You talk about the power and the speed together.
Well, we knew he was going to be a stud just coming up, making his way through the minor leagues, and quickly at this level, an impact player.
Oh, he gloves it.
That swing right there tells me he's seeing the ball pretty well. I know it didn't produce a hit, but he made solid contact, and that's all you're looking to do anytime you're at the plate.
Welcome back. And coming off a series where the pitching was outstanding, we take a look at those numbers. That one in there across the letters. On the ground to first. And he takes it himself for the out. Now it's the second baseman, Nick Gonzalez. Check swing called strike. 0-1. Top of the third, no score. Right through there for a strike. Struck him out, and that's 6 Ks for him in this one. Back to the top of the lineup, now batting Ke'Bryan Hayes. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hayes with some impressive production lately.
You don't stick at the major league level unless you can string together consistently solid performances. Right now, he's showing us why he's lasted in the big leagues.
And the lefty kicks, delivers. Fights that one away, still 1-2. 2 outs. Just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Ke'Bryan down on strikes. Here for Pittsburgh, still no score. Welcome back. Let's check out what's been happening of late. Really been playing well. There's the strike.
You know, these Pirates, to put it bluntly, need to put together more competitive at-bats, and I don't think they've lived up to their own expectations at the plate. They've gone down on strikes at a high rate today, so it's probably time to simplify the approach and just find ways to put the ball in play.
The 0-2. Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out. And now the center fielder, O'Neal Cruz. Oh, he doesn't get the call. And that's ball one.
No, Boog, I know it's obvious, but you just can't miss Cruz when he's on the field. I've never seen a player like him. I mean, he's 6'7", weighs 220 pounds, and is the tallest shortstop in the history of Major League Baseball.
That clips the zone. That's strike one. And that one missing low.
Here's an opportunity to do some damage and perhaps unlock this offense. 3-1 count. Be ready to turn on a fastball.
Swing and a miss. And the count's full. Strike three, and that's two in a row.
He's really good hitting the baseball the other way, so credit the pitcher for having him out in front of that pitch. Clearly he had him fooled.
Horwitz in the box now as he leaves that one up high. Fourth inning underway, no score. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings through it for the K. And he strikes out the side for the third time today. 1 out, bases empty.
Designated hitter.
And that one is lifted in the air. Cruz moving under it. And makes the grab. And there's 2 away. Welcome back. Quite a pitcher's duel so far. Here's how the starters have performed up to this point. Peters back to work. Across the letters at 99.
You know, these Pirates just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. Just 1 base runner to this point, and it's not exactly early anymore. They have guys in this lineup capable of sparking something, but it just hasn't happened for him yet.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he keeps putting up the Ks. That's number 11. And now it's Austin Hayes. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
He's controlling things out there on the mound, not messing around at all. He's been in attack mode since the very start.
And a swing and a miss. Now a dozen strikeouts for him in this one. Reynolds stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Next offering is in for a strike. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. Down in order go the Pirates. And we are still scoreless. And we're back. New inning getting started. Now it's the shortstop, Liover Peguero. And a swing and a miss.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack hitters. You know, such an important mindset to have out there on the mound, especially when you're ahead in the count with 2 strikes.
And that's way high. And a count 2-1. And a big swing and a miss. Got him. And he runs the strikeout total to 15 on the day.
I'm not saying it wasn't a strike or, you know, it was a ball, whatever, but just the location with that velocity. It's hard enough to, even if the velocity's not great, but that velocity, that location, tip your cap.
Hayes in the box now. No balls and a strike. 2 outs, base is empty. Liner, base hit.
Only 2 hits allowed so far tonight, Boog, so I don't think that one will disrupt his momentum all that much. You know, he's really been on top of his game, commanding his pitches all night long.
In the air, left field, down the line. Gurriel handles the chance. And that is that. Make it 6. And that one fouled off. This one lifted in the air, left field. Happ drops into the glove. That is the inning. Top of inning number 7 at the plate for Pittsburgh. O'Neal Cruz. The bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
And that's through there for a strike. 0-2 now. Right side. Whips it to first. That's the first out in the top of the 7th. And here's the first baseman, Spencer Horwitz. Painting with 99. Next offering is in for a strike. Bases empty, 1 away. Here in the top half of inning number 7. Got him. What a game he's having. 16 Ks now. Here's Joey Bart now.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
First offering, and it just misses. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Slice to right, and foul ball. Popped up.
Got it.
Makes the catch, inning over. And 1, 2, 3 go the Pirates. And we're still knotted at 0.
Now pitching for the
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Sean Reed Foley hasn't pitched in the last 3 days. Now it's the DH, Pops Peters. 0 for 3 in this one. The wide to kick the pitch. Now this is in the air down the line. Happ hauls it in, and there's 1 away.
Woo, he was all over that first pitch fastball. Just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Peters was lights out of the mound, even if the results at the plate weren't as good.
Really dominant pitching in this one, Boo. Great command, and he was able to.
Pops Peters ready to. Pops Peters getting ready to hit. Chris, he's a former Hank Aaron Award winner, which means he was named the best overall offensive performer in his league. And there's a foul ball. Nice warm day here. Good baseball weather. Does that change anything, Chris, especially for the hitters?
Absolutely. You feel so much more.
Oh, now this one is blasted to right. Forget it. Way back there and gone. He circles the bases. It's his 6th home run of the season, and they're on the scoreboard. It's 2-1.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch. Absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
Jones back to work. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. So a man on base to start the inning. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed. And
Jones over to first, and he's back in on a dive. There goes the runner, and ball 4, 2 aboard.
definitely lost the handle during that sequence. 4 pitches for the walk, and that last one didn't even threaten the zone. Catcher might want to go talk to him.
Squirts away a little bit to third. Tag, got him.
Well, you want to see guys aggressive out there on the base paths, but you also want to see them smart as well in making their decisions. And right there, you couldn't really tell how far away that ball was. So if that's the case, you got to shut it down. He gets caught stealing there, takes himself out of scoring position.
Dives, but it kicks off his glove. No throw, and so they end up with some speed on at first. Adrian Del Castillo stands in now for the Diamondbacks. Throw to first, and he's back in there. Runner on the goal. Sharp grounder, that's through for a base hit. And now runners at the corners, nobody out.
Now back, left fielder, Lourdes.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Here's the left fielder, Lourdes Gurriel Jr. Swing and a ball popped in the air. It's going to fall for a hit. Throws to second. He's in there. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the DH, Pops Peters. Ground ball right side. It squirts through. Around first, heading for two. Tag out. They cut down the go-ahead run at second. Spencer Horwitz, the next Pirate to hit. Peters really stood out in this win. A 4-hit performance, including a home run.
No question.
Pops Peters comes into this one. Here's Neil Cruz. And he deals. On the ground left side. 6, 4, 3. It's a double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Next is the speedy first baseman, Pops Peters. That one is absolutely belted. That's down. One hops off the wall. Runner from second crosses the plate. It's 2-1. Now a relay to third. In there safely.
Well, no waiting around right there. He was ready to sing it on the first pitch. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
One down, runner at third. Next to hit for Arizona, Adrian Del Castillo. The 1-1. In the dirt, and he's coming home. Out at the plate. He's out trying to steal home. One down. So next to the plate for Pittsburgh, Ian Happ. And a ground ball to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Digging in, Nick Gonzalez. One down, base is empty. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
The catcher, number 5, and the first baseman, number 1, Pops Peters.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. The throw in. Safe at second. He uses the swim move to get around the tag.
Not every runner can pull off a move like this, Boog. You have to have terrific coordination and awareness to do it effectively. And even then, it just might not work. But it all came together for him right there.
So runner at second, 2 down. Next up for the Diamondbacks, Adrian Del Castillo. Here's the pitch. Runner on the move. Swing and a ball popped in the air. And that'll fall for a base hit. The run comes in from second. It's an RBI single, and they lead by 4. Man at first, Ian Happ, the next Pirate to hit. Ground ball could be 2. Over to Perdomo. That's 1. Double play. And that'll do it for the inning. Runner at first with no outs here. Swing and a fly ball well struck left field. Happ brings it in. 1 away.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Swing and that ball smashed on a line. Cruz snags it. Runner tagged third. He's in on the sac fly, and the lead is up to 5.
That was just a great jump and route to the ball. Well, it had to be. If he was going to cover all that ground and bring in that sinking liner, that's the way it had to be done. Nice job.
Peters was a big contributor for them in the win.
Well, they may want to change how they approach him next time because he was just incredible.
Back here at Chase Field, and here's the first baseman, Pops Peters. Webb back to work. High in the air, out to right. Burleson sizing this one up. Makes the catch for the out. 1 out, bases empty. Lined into left center, base hit. Takes the turn, he's digging for second. Now the tag at second, and he's out, trying for 2. Go ahead run on base. Connor Falefa now at the plate. Ground ball could be 2. They put the tag on him, and 2. In time to first for the double play. Man at first, 1 away. Here's a high fly ball out to center. Lee gets there. He's under it. Hauls it in for the out. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now the first baseman, Pops Peters. Hard hit, right side. To first, 1 up, 1 down.
Really nice job to get your first out of the ball game.
Peters with the mediocre showing in this one.
Well, you'll never complain about.
Pops Peters ready to put on a show. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the inning. Now it's the DH, Pops Peters. Birdsong back to work. Foul ball there. Rips 1 to right. Burleson makes the play, and there's 1 away. Nobody out, runner at first. That one is absolutely melted. One hops off the wall. Should be extra bases. Around third. The relay throw. Not in time. He's safe. And a run comes in to score.
He quickly went from hitter to base runner. Love when guys make that transition, and he's got speed to put on a show.
Runner at third. Nobody out. Here's Gurriel. The 3-1. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Gosh, another walk in this one. Man, he is having some real issues with control.
So runners at the corners, nobody out. Gabriel Moreno, the next to hit. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. In the air, right field. Burleson squeezes it. Runner tags from third, puts the tag on him, and it's a double play. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. That ball's carried. Dog! Big Dog's gotta eat. He sends it out of here. And just like that, they're out front. It's 3-1. He only needed one swing to square it up.
Not wasting any time in that at bat, Boog. Aggressive, and it paid off. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
So next is the designated hitter for the D-backs. Pops Peters. Can't forget the 2-run shot he launched out of here in the 5th.
Yeah, one of the biggest swings of the game, Boog, as he looks to make even more of an impact in this at-bat right here.
Peters really stood out in this win.
It's a tremendous effort at the dish. Not every game is going to be like this.
Pops Peters, fresh off a standout pitching performance. Can he put together another excellent outing today? It's the San Francisco just about set to go now. And starting this one, Pops Peters. Singing, he's a guy that can rack up a lot.
He's going to speed you up with the fastball velocity, and out of his hand will explode the breaking ball. Very difficult for hitters to keep that front side closed and hit the ball the other way, because they know if they're not ready to pull the trigger, the fastball will beat them.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike one.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Fastball for a strike. And that one is in the dirt. It's 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Tyler Fitzgerald, the next Giant to hit. He's one of the faster guys just by pure sprint speed in the majors. Center field.
I got it.
Makes the grab, 2 down. So digging in, Jung-Hoo Lee.
He's got a nice, short, compact swing. Doesn't swing and miss a whole lot.
Lee, a former All-Star, hitting third in the lineup, and he's a native of South Korea. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
0-2.
Off the plate. Now 1-2.
See if he can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that'll do it. Nothing doing there for San Francisco. And now, and we're back. Here's Elliot Ramos. And that one fouled off. Swings through that one for strike 2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Matt Chapman up to the plate now. And that one is lifted in the air. Fraley getting an angle on it. And he makes the catch. That's out number 2.
Man, Boog, I love watching an outfielder take on the wall to make that play, and it's a lot easier to watch from up here because that can be painful in the end. You know the wall's coming up on you quickly, so you have to maintain concentration and able to make that catch and hold on to it after contact.
2 outs, base is empty. There's a swing and a miss.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And down on strikes he goes. And a nice inning of work there as he sets him down 1-2-3. Giants go down quietly. We'll go to the bottom of the second. No score. So now here's the DH. Pops Peters. And Singy, they're dealing with a former MVP in this spot. That one ripped.
Come on, Mo. Get up, get out.
Way back there. Gone! Big Dog's gotta eat. A laser to left. It's 1-0. Chris, he's homered in back-to-back games now.
Yep, seeing the ball well, and he's got his timing locked in. He's looking pretty dangerous at the dish right now.
All set for the start of the inning. And now the right fielder, Alec Burleson. That's a strike. Peters, an all-star a season ago. He features a 4-seam fastball, a cutter, a curve, and he works in a sinker. Struck him out looking.
Man, he had a stanky leg on that one right there. That curveball just locked him up.
Sam Huff, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. 1 out, base is empty. Next offering upstairs. Huff with a homer in his last game. Swing and a miss. Going to count 1-2. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him. And, you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the bar to the barrel and maybe get some weak contact. But that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
And that misses. And the count is 2-0. And another ball. Swing and a miss. And now 3-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
Fouls it back with 2 strikes. The kick, the 3-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. 2 outs. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. 9 straight retired here to start the game. It's the start of the 4th. Here's Nico Hoerner. Peters back to work. And he blows that one by him at 100. Hoerner, a former Gold Glove winner, 29 years old. He joined the team as a free agent. Here's the 0-2. Cut on and miss. Struck him out. And he's up to 8 strikeouts in this one. So now the DH spot, Tyler Fitzgerald. That one fouled off. Check swing, no appeal.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. Got him swinging on the curveball. With number 9 for him in this game. 9. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
That one misses, and that's ball 2. Swings through that one for strike 1.
2 balls, 1 strike.
And that one is in for a strike. Good pitch. Goes down looking for the strikeout. And he strikes out the side for the 4th time today. First and second, 2 down.
Designated hitter, Bob Peter.
That's towards center. Lee has this one sized up. And the inning is over. Back here at Chase Field at the plate, Elliot Ramos. And a swing and a miss.
Well, these Giants just aren't putting together very many good at-bats in this one. We're in the back half of the game, and they're still searching for a base runner. He's been great out there on the mound, no doubt, but it's also been a disappointing performance at the plate to this point.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
And as we get deeper, it's not going to get any easier. These at-bats are going to feel more and more desperate with every out the rest of the way.
And now it's 3-2. Towards first, but that rolls foul. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row, just cruising along. And here is Matt Chapman. That one at triple digits. The Giants hitless so far in the game. And there's a foul ball. Another one. That's 5 straight strikeouts.
We see a lot of pitchers working the upper part of the zone these days, especially late in the count. But here, he goes high and hard twice to start the at-bat. At that point, it's really tough to have any idea what's coming next if you're in the box. Makes you very vulnerable to a good breaking ball like that down below the zone.
Next offering is in for a strike.
Now this offense has just been locked down. Almost 5 full innings of shutout baseball.
Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Slings to first. Giants go in order. So 5 perfect. Back here in the desert. Now it's the right fielder, Alec Burleson. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. There's a sinker at the knees for a strike. Cut on and miss, struck him out. That's a baker's dozen strikeouts for him in this game. Sam Huff, the next Giant to hit. He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1.
Oh, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything.
Hit on a line, and that's a base hit. And that ends the perfect game bid. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. And here's the first baseman, Bryce Eldridge. Swing and a miss. That one at 99. And it's 0-1. And it's strike 2. Fouled off, and they'll do it again.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Got him. And he adds another strikeout to the pile. 14 now. A big performance on the mound. Lots of strikeouts. That was number 14.
Yeah, clearly trusting his stuff in this one, Boog. Feeling really good about what he's working with, and that really allows a guy to attack.
He locked him up, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Another frame in the books as the perfect game falls by the wayside. It's the Diamondbacks. 2 on, 2 outs. Peters went deep in his most recent game. one hammered. That's going back. Back some more. And that one hops the wall. One run is in. Coming home. Reliever. Not in time. He's safe. Well, Singy, he is locked in there.
Well, he's really slowed the game down, and it's like he's moving in full speed, and everybody is a step or two behind. The way that he squared up that baseball tells me that he is seeing it like a beach ball.
3-2. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Ramos makes the play, and that'll do it. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of inning number 7. Now, Tyler Fitzgerald. The Giants in striking distance, but have some work to do.
Boog, it starts with the leadoff man. I need a good at bat out of him here.
And first offering is fouled off. Yeah, that's fouled off. Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. And digging in for San Francisco, Jung-Hoo Lee. First pitch is in the dirt. Here's some fun facts about Jung-Hoo Lee. You look at the fact that he wears number 51. Not a shocker, but his favorite player growing up, Ichiro Suzuki. The pitch. One of the other aspects of Jung-Hoo Lee's bio, he was actually drafted as a shortstop, now an outfielder, but he grew up right-handed, and his dad was the one that made him switch hit. Chris, third time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Ramos stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Next offering is in for a strike. Mentioned Lee's dad, Jung Bum Lee. He was a legend over in both the KBO and in Japan. These two are the only father-son combo to have played in the World Baseball Classic. That's kind of cool. Make it 18 strikeouts on the day. Giants down in order. They're on the short end. Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Austin Adams.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Peters with a tremendous